Another day, another blunder from Twitch. I'm getting more and more convinced that there's no human beings behind these awful decisions they've been rolling out recently. It's just AI generated bad ideas that get automatically added to the site. It is embarrassing. I feel like Twitch is going the way of MySpace. Like maybe Tom is behind all of this in an effort to sabotage another company. It's wild. So let me break it down for you. Yesterday, right when I started stream, I was made aware of a new feature that I didn't opt into and couldn't opt out of called elevated chats. Elevated chats are their answer to YouTube streaming's super chats, which are paid messages viewers can pay for to have stick on top of the stream so the streamer can see them easier. They've been around on YouTube streaming since the start, and now Twitch is trying to compete, and to me it sounds like they're getting desperate, they're sweating bullets, and they're like, fuck, copy everything, we're going head to head, nuts to butts, give us everything YouTube's doing, we're throwing it on Twitch now. Horribly. Like, the implementation is awful, the pricing is a scam, it is just downright terrible. But even beyond that, it shows a complete lack of understanding for what people actually want on the platform. They're not addressing any of the problems the streamers or viewers have. Instead, they're just trying to find more ways to monetize poorly. They recently announced that all partners are going to 50-50, 70-30 is going to be extinct, a thing of the past like the fucking dinosaurs here. They hit it with a meteor because they're doing everything they can to be more profitable. And I guess in doing so, they're trying to find ways of making up for that. So incentivizing more ads, which is a worse experience for the viewers and also more cumbersome for creators because no one wants to be running ads. It just makes streaming overall worse. And now on top of that, they've introduced elevated chat messages, which is just another revenue source for streamers that no one really wants. People aren't asking for more ways to monetize. They're asking for less ads. That's one of the number one things they need to address. Elevated chats can work, I suppose, like on YouTube, super chats are fine, but the way Twitch has rolled these out is already terrible, and it's not something people want. They're just missing the point. I forgot to show what an elevated chat looks like in the stream clips I'm about to show you, but let me do that now. So an elevated chat is a message a viewer pays for, and it can go either on top of the chat, like it does on YouTube, or beneath the stream video, but only if you're outside of theater mode and not on mobile. It is such a dumb fucking location. I don't know who thought of that. They must have been like very close to overdosing on Xanax to think that was a good spot for a message. The streamer can't actually see it, and neither can viewers unless they're like out of theater mode on desktop. It's so dumb. Let me show you. This is from Pinta's stream.
Real draw. Oh god, you can link clips in it.
If you blink, you may have missed it. This is $5 to put this message here in a spot where no one's even going to notice it. You're just paying money to be ignored and never seen. It's the exact opposite of an elevated chat. It goes underneath the stream in most cases, so just banished to the shadow realm. And it's $5 to keep it up for 30 seconds, and it goes all the way up to 2.5 minutes for $100. Their pricing makes no sense at all. I'm sure you already figured out a massive flaw here, the big plot hole, the loophole. Why would you pay $100 for 2.5 minutes when instead you can get 2.5 minutes by just paying $5 multiple times? Let's go ahead and get down into the algebra here. You don't really need a mathematics degree. For 2.5 minutes, you could just buy 5 30-second slots. So you'd pay $25 for 2.5 minutes as opposed to paying $100 for 2.5 minutes. Fucking mind-blowing. It's like they didn't stop and think for even a brief moment about this system. They just rolled this out as quickly as possible. I legitimately do think Twitch is watching all of the videos and all of the tweets people are saying about the platform, and a lot of people, like Ludwig, have called out the bloat at the company, how Twitch has so many engineers and yet they haven't rolled out any features in a long time. The most that Twitch has done for features is just take them away, like getting rid of hosting, for example. They haven't really brought anything new. So I bet they started to get a bit concerned, like, holy shit, he's right, they're all right. We're not using our engineers for anything. Get them on a project, please. Give them like a summer reading homework, a little book report. Have them just drum up some kind of monetization idea, I don't care what it is, and we'll throw it on there tonight. And this is what they came up with, elevated chats. Just to justify the existence of their massive engineering team. Like, hey, no, look, they're actually doing something, guys. Look, here's an elevated chat function that didn't exist yesterday. It's just terribly done. The idea itself isn't horrible because super chats are pretty good on YouTube. They work well, like they're effective. But how they've done it on Twitch is so much worse, it is laughable. Now let me go ahead and show you when I went over all of this on stream last night because, like I said, I had no idea it existed until I started stream. So they actually did make a super chat. So that's supposed to stay somewhere for 30 seconds, but it's immediately gone. Where does it go? It goes below your stream. How the fuck am I supposed to see it if it's below the stream? What? I don't even see it below the stream either. And it looks like it's $100 to keep it up for 2.5 minutes. What? This isn't even a meme. The only use I see for elevated messages is to make an advertisement for yourself under the stream for 2.5 minutes. Because there's nothing else. Because I literally can't see it myself. Unless I have my own stream open. Why would anyone buy the 2.5 minutes for $100 when you can just buy the $5 30-second message multiple times and save yourself a ton of money? Did they think this through at all? Like, legitimately, was there a single ounce of thought behind this system? There is legitimately no reason at all why anyone should use the system, because as a streamer, I can't even see the elevated chats. They're only on the stream and underneath it. So I don't even see it. And B, if you're going to use it, why would anyone ever, unless they are just absolutely huff and glue, do $100 for 2.5 minutes when they can just do the $5 for 30 seconds multiple times? It doesn't even show unless you're out of theater mode. Yeah, no, this is an absolutely terrible, terrible system. Oh man. Isn't that what YouTube has minus the duration? So YouTube has super chats, and with a super chat it goes to the top of the stream and it stays there for I don't remember how long, but it goes to the top of the stream where anyone can see it. They just click above the chat. This only the elevated message only shows up underneath the main stream and only when you're not in theater mode. So I don't see it in my chat. I can't see it anywhere in my chat. So it's literally the exact opposite of elevated. It goes under the stream. In the most inconvenient location. This says you can put it above the chat. Where? I guess I didn't go all the way down. So is this something I activate on my end? No. It looks like Twitch decides it. At the top of a chat, at least that makes more sense because it's in line with super chats. The pricing is still outrageous and completely nonsensical. But at least then the elevated chats can be read by the streamer. Whereas at the bottom of the video, that's impossible for anyone. But it looks like I have no say in that, unless I'm missing something. Throughout the duration of the experiment, participants will see elevated chat appear in one of two places. It just makes it sound like it's going to be random. And looks like I got the below video one. Did they make an announcement about this? Because I didn't hear about it until I started stream and someone in chat was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, wait, here it is, right here. He doesn't even see elevated chat. It doesn't come up in my chat. Apparently they're testing two locations. One that makes sense, which is the top of the chat. And then one that is just a nonsensical scam, which is bottom of the video. And I like how even for this, they don't show you the example because they know it's trash. And it looks like I have no say-so in which one I get. And this is the one I got. Oh no. I saw it come up in chat. Bro, you just did $100 elevate chat. I really hope that you found that $100 on the floor or something. Because if I didn't just catch that going by in the chat, I wouldn't have seen it at all. Don't do that. That just hurt my feelings. It's a good message too, man. Oh no, don't fall for the Twitch scam. Can you disable it, bro? I didn't even elect for it. No, I can't. I didn't even know it existed. No, the bits and everything, all those pop up and work as normal. It's just the elevated chat. Like it's not even like an activity feed option for me. If a mod deletes your elevated chat, you don't get a refund. Oh wow. That's brutal. Another thing I think that's worth mentioning that I didn't bring up on stream is that this clutters the actual chat so much. So let's break down all of the new things that pop up in chat aside from just people talking. You have bits that pop up in chat. Those have been around for a while. Those are pretty normal, nothing too big there. You have highlighted messages, which you pay channel points for, so not real money. You pay channel points, it highlights your message and like bolds it and puts it in front of other messages. And now you have this, elevated messages, which appear in the chat for a really brief time before just finding their grave, like a fucking coffin, underneath your stream. So now you have three things all popping up in the chat that clutters the fuck out of it. It just makes the chatting experience worse for viewers. It's just not a good implementation here. It just seems like they are genuinely desperate to try and like get streamers excited about the platform, knowing that most people were very disappointed that the 70-30 deals are going away. So streamers that never had a 70-30 deal will never get one, so they feel insulted. And streamers that were on the 70-30 deals are insulted that it's going away. So it just, Twitch has put themselves in a lose-lose situation, and them trying to like make up for it is making the platform worse for it. Like, it's just so backwards. I don't understand how they are so mismanaged. No one is steering this ship appropriately. So yeah, I just wanted to bring this up. Way too expensive, way too half-baked. It's just not well done at all from Twitch here. Just a big L, unfortunately. That's about it. So yep.